What's up, everybody? My name's Garrett, and welcome to The Cage. Today we're taking a look at the Boombotix Bass Station. This is their wireless speaker plus a subwoofer dock made by the company Boombotix. Being a huge Boombotix fan, I wanted to try one of these, so it actually took me a little time to find one, and I'll explain more on that in a little bit, but let's take a look at the actual product. So, here she is. Now, the cool thing about this is it actually takes the concept of the Pro speaker that I did a review over and a 15-watt bass station to it. So the idea behind this is fully portable. You take this with you. When you get back home, not only does this bass charge it, but it allows you to fill your whole room with sound. And it does that in a sense. And we'll talk about that here in a moment about this. I'm looking at these as two separate devices, and I'll explain why. The Pro speaker itself is very similar to the original Pro. You're going to get this nice metal grade on the front here. You're going to get your buttons across the top, so your multifunction button in the middle, volume up and down, along with a power button. It does have a micro USB charge cable here as well. The bottom here is your conductors for your push pins on your base station for charging. The device itself comes with their signature clip here, so this actually can be clipped onto your backpack, your pocket, your laptop bag, your purse, whatever you want to clip it onto, it's ready for you. Again, similar to the Pro model, this actually comes with 2 gigs of built-in memory, so you can hook this up to your PC, drag and drop some music over, and you don't even have to hook this up via Bluetooth. This one does not have the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack like the Rex model does, but the speakers themselves are pro-tuned for speaker quality. This is waterproof for up to 3 feet as well. The speaker obviously does have a mic in here as well, so phone calls can be taken through it, along with Siri and Google Voice integration. According to them, it's an all-day battery life and comes with their signature 1-year warranty. Now, the speaker on itself is awesome. I'm a huge fan of the Pro model, and this is basically the Pro model minus or plus the little push pins in the bottom for dock charging. Beautiful device, very sleek looking, easy to slap on any table with its design, clip onto your backpack and go. When it comes to all-day battery life, I usually get between 6 and 8 hours of continuous use, depending on how much I'm playing, things like that. Now, the base station itself is kind of a weird story. This is, again, a 15-watt subwoofer in a sense, and you can see it down here at the bottom where the grill is. This does require you to charge it via a 12-watt hookup, so this plugs in here. And then when you're at home, you can actually just dock this into the top. The cool thing about this base is it actually charges this 50% faster. So your battery's dying, something like this, slap it up here. You can still keep listening to music or plug it in there. You're going to get charging. When it comes to music, the Pro speaker on its own sounds awesome. Highs are high, lows are low. When I usually do my tests, I do a mixture of punk, pop, rock, classical. We got some jazz in there, some bluegrass. I do podcasts and I do voice calls. And much like in my Pro review, it does a good job all across the board. But as soon as you plug it into this base station, it craps the bed. Music starts getting distorted quickly. And I tried. I really tried to like this because I'm a huge Boombotix fan. It just does not sound good. Now, at low volumes, it sounds pretty decent. And then when I say low volumes, I mean like 2 to 3 presses on my volume on the side from mute. So, very low volume. If I have it set next to me, it sounds pretty decent. But if you were trying to fill up a living room or an outside deck so everyone could hear, it just does not start sounding good. It gets very distorted very quickly, and I don't know what's up with that. Mainly because of the price. This is actually priced at $149.99. That's a lot of money. You figure the Pro speaker on its own MSRP is $100, and then you're figuring another $50 for the base station itself. I don't find it worth that price. mainly because I love this, but this part here only is worth to me is a charging station. And I don't know what's up with that. Again, I did the same sound test across there. I can sound great here. I plug it into this, and it instantly just starts getting distorted. And like they tried too hard to make it bass heavy. Even normal music sounds not good, and bass music, it's just unintelligible sound coming out. The cool thing is, and this is the only time I'd recommend something like this when my review says really keep away from it. You can't find these on Boombotix site, and it's very strange. Like, I would figure they'd sell their own product on their website, and they don't. I don't know what's up with that. Like, there's no documentation except for in the warranty area for this thing. So I'm very confused on that. If somebody could answer that, it'd be great. I actually bought this on sale on Groupon for 25 bucks. And again, I don't normally promote third parties, but it was the only way I could find it at the time. And for 25 bucks, this is a steal. This is a steal. And on Amazon right now, they're actually 40 bucks. And still at 40 bucks, this is not a bad buy. Mainly because of the Pro part itself. This on its own is definitely worth 45 bucks. So if you want to think of it, $40 speaker plugs into a free charging dock, be my guest. I don't know what was up with them. I'm very confused on why Boombotix released this and made that sound quality not very good on the base station. But again, at the $150 price range, I'd say no way. If you can get this right around the same price as a Pro model, or maybe even cheaper, thumbs up, do it, because it's totally worth it, even just for the speaker. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments section. I had a few people message me asking me to do a sound review over all the speakers, and I planned on it. I actually am getting the hardware together to do a sound test of the Mini versus the Rex versus the Pro versus the Pro Plus to give you guys a better idea of what one works best for you. My current setup for hardware recording, it's not very good. So I'm expecting that to change very, very soon. So keep an eye out for that review over all of them versus each other. And we'll go from there. If you ever get a chance to check out my other reviews, I've done tons of other ones. I've also started doing gameplay footage, and that's the meat of the channel. We're doing full walkthroughs on games, commentary style, from start to finish. And I appreciate everybody for watching. Thank you so much. Again, if you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer. And until next time, you guys, stay frosty.